So this could go in favor. It's still going to go in favor of the Tyrants, I think, and I love the way that Exposure's playing. I've picked them in the past this season, and they've come through for me on the picks.
Yep.
Battle in the playoffs and the championships.
Get into it. Texas Tyrants, Southern Exposure here on the NVA. Berge takes first pass, perfect pass. Lurich roll shot leaves that short. Short serve targeting Berge once again. Lurich gets a setback, but he finds a tip with the left NBA this season. For any other team, if they wanted to add them, ready to go, so they're going to give him a go here. Gomez all over that one. Mushikian gets blocked by Jacob.
Very long match for them.
Or very quick, TBD.
Your setter in your middle, but as your offensive system for the defensive side as well.
Ofoha with a big jump serve. Langlois takes the pass. Jacobs takes the swing.
Looks like they'll probably go after Langlois to start.
Mushikian takes first ball, and there it is. There's the middle. The difficulty of finding the target of who you're going to serve. I think it's not really a contested point that this time training to make it into college and spent his time playing. Mushikian with a big toss. Dime pass from Langlois. Mountie getting involved in an easy recycle. Tipped over the top. Payne with a big serve, perfect pass, and a crafty back dump. Payne with another big toss. Just barely misses. Ooh, big swing for Ofoha. Canadian middle just spent his last season.
Does a little coaching on the side as well, trying to influence some of the younger generation of volleyball players.
Dig by Quinones, and off the block is Daniel Jacobs. Well,
it's a great idea to set Jacobs as much as possible to get him activated early on in this match.
Berge gets another chance, takes on Langlois. Berge to toss. Gets a hold of it, gets the overpass from Mulero. Gomez takes one. Ofoha gets low on. Berge toss. Easy pass for Gomez. Backside to Lurich. And he spatches.
Some points in the middle part of this first set so far, but there's another hitting error from the right side.
And that's my hitting errors from both pins of Lurich and Mushikian. Easy read from Mulero. Langlois now throwing that one down, and Specian not able to find. Yes.
Because it's the only thing that's working for Exposure at this point.
And now as the serving level, run him again, run him again. Well, there's a good kill, one-on-one hitting ratios. Keep setting that guy. So even if he's getting zeros or some hitting errors here and there, give him the chance.
Spot. Yeah. Anything over that is great, and if it's not quite up there, you want to keep him going. So the middle offense is so important to the sport of volleyball and your team dynamic.
Gomez steps in, takes the dig. Another opportunity for the Tyrants. Langlois, the Thunder.
That big attack in transition on the counterattack and also inside out.
Southern Exposure 16-11, and Daniel Jacobs putting some pace on that serve. Mushikian tries to bring it back. Langston Payne tries once again. Not able.
The court for the first time with this group. Talk about the scenes and who's going to take what serve. They got
getting utilized early front row. Mushikian manages his toss there. Grosso tight back set. Berge puts it back in. Mountie to Grosso. Grosso puts the pace. Berge high swing, but right.
That ball, get another chance.
Grosso. Nice pass by Mulero. Johnson with a crafty roll, but easy read for Specian. Berge with the changeup there, played into the net by Johnson. And Grosso swings from an out-of-system position. Berge once again trying to terminate, unable to do so. Tight ball, Langlois uses all that size. And an A-ball from Mushikian. Pass, good block touch, Berge there, but that's an overpass. Mountie take it back, looks for a net on Specian, none called, and another block from Ofoha. Bit of a scrap play here, Doug, by Mushikian. And Mushikian swings off of Bergey's set. Langlois chips it.
Nearly insurmountable, not impossible, but Exposure's really gonna have to find some offensive rhythm.
Sam Bergey looks for the line, not Texas Tyrants.
The long rallies do favor the Tyrants, but the first ball option for Exposure is not working very well for them either.
And there it is, Jake Langlois. Ofoha's gonna score for you. You gotta get him the ball though.
How you doing? The passing has been marginalized, but that's...
You know, we're a firm believer. You were a middle blocker. That's just how I like to see the game opposite.
Yeah, the two-man sub strategy really come to life about a decade ago by Brazil, and Tyrants utilizing it nicely here.
Bergey off blocker. Gets a set one-on-one with Langlois, and he does a two-handed white. Read perfectly by Muller. Here for the Texas Tyrants, shouldn't be any problem getting this one wrapped up on their end. Good pass from Gomez, backside, Lurich, that's the crafty roll shot. He tried to open earlier. Yep, there it is. Putting the pace, catches Langlois to the sideline. Back set, and that'll do it. Daniel Jacobs, 25-17. And we'll be back with set number 2 and after a few commercial breaks. Specium will start with the serving. Taken by Grosso, and there's the middle, but there's the middle.
You're saying you need to set the middle and feed him, and there's always that concern of, do you want to overwork a player? Well, I don't think Uchenna Ofoha can be overworked, because he tells me he probably is the hardest working player in the NVA when it comes to his workout regimen and his training. He's on Instagram. Great follow, by the way. Uche, I believe is the underscore.
Well, there it is. Insight from a player that has played in the top leagues all over the world, fresh off of playing in France. If anyone would know, he knows best. But we're back into the action. A quick jam from Quinones, dug by Exposure. Lurich now dug by Grosso. And Jacobs not able to find his way past. Specium with the aggressive toss. Nice set from Quinones. Oh my gosh. Lights Johnny Gomez. Thumbs up means back into the action. Glad we are so quickly. But there comes the serve right back at him.
Gomez wasn't able to pass that one.
Back set, Bergey with the tip. And draws the net.
It's a little too high for his arms to be in the net.
What a problem to have. Float serve. It's going to be a cross-court bump set. Mushikian not managing that out-of-system swing like that. They're going to set it over and just see another point.
The general rule is if you can get your feet to the ball and the set's high enough to give you time, go up and get it. Be super aggressive.
That's good pass from Bergey. Langston Payne getting involved. To pass well, you got to set the middles. You got to ride and die by your middles. And leaves that one.
Tyrants have kind of taken a step back a little bit, released their foot from that gas pedal here to start this set. 6 hands against 1 and a block point for the Tyrants.
High ball is good, a little bit tight. Punched over, quick to the outside, and Grosso manages. No call, Gomez sends it over. Bergey is the target once again. And another triple block there to slow down Mushikian. One-on-one, Mulero with the dig. No, low set to Mountie in train.
The middle on a set that was not quite high enough for him.
Yeah. Grosso tight overpass. Well defended. Mulero gets it, gets the pancake. Langlois chips it. Can Exposure transition and terminate, but they get the net. That should be a point. Well, certainly some tough, questionable ones there in that last rally, but you play until the whistle and the Tyrants get the result. But now Johnny Langston Payne targeting Langlois. D-ball. Kill down. Float from Mountie, low and fast, but Ofoha gets an option. Grosso gets a touch.
Exposure from the inline.
Langlois off speed. Gomez picks it up. Keep it alive, give it a chance. And they go to the back row from Grosso, but that big attack is...
And as Tyrants trying to find a little bit more of a cushion here.
Low set to Ofoha.
The way he jumps, the way he trains, yeah, you got to jack that set up.
Bump set, Lurich to manage. Quinones gets the deflection. Malera with a great bump set to Langlois. And that one, Bob with 2 left, so keep an eye on that and how they might monitor them in the future. Off the ceiling from the pass from Berge. Lurich now misses that one.
Oh, Exposure just has to find some rhythm on their offense.
Ofoha misconnection there, tries to tip that one over, and a quick jam down by Grosso. Langlois to float, targeting Berge, but a good pass. Gives Mushikian a chance to be dug beautifully by Malero. Gomez keeps it alive, but Lovett waiting at the net, and BYU Cougar to serve. Berge, good set, nice. Ofoha putting the jump serve away and goes to the float. Mushikian digs that one in the air. Taken by Grosso to Langlois, and Langlois throttles that.
So a danger for the other side of the net, but an advantage for your side.
Berge overpass.
Love that he reached over and stuffed down that overpass attack, even though it was against the rules as a back row blocker. But
set low there from Specian, does a nice, very scary. Always something you got to keep an eye on. Lurich, good pass, or good swing there. That's potentially over from the side of Exposure, but the play continues. Jacob swings at Berge. Langlois is the target, tight pass. Exposure able to bring it back. Jacobs with it.
Play doesn't help the cause as Tyrants now reach 20, but come right.
Opposites. One setter replaces your opposite, and one opposite replaces your other setter. Anderson to Johnson off the bench, wasting no time to find his guy. But Berge scores that one off. Mushikian kisses the net on the way by. Mountie getting involved. This connection means Tyrants get a freebie. They miss a little bit there from Mountie to Langlois. Can Berge clean this one up? Yes, he can. Langston Payne with a big toss. Easy pass from Mulero, and Tim pictures and still shots of him where almost half of his body is above the height of the net.
That's crazy.
It's insanity. Point so far. Grosso with a bit of a low pass, but accelerated.
Exposure to stop.
Now a chance for the middle of Ofoha. 3. And Langlois dug by. He didn't pick up volleyball until he was already at BYU. Back row set to Berge. Austin Lovett, mano a mano, and he says no problem, but take that one back. And that's going to do it. And we're here getting back into the action. If you're just joining us, set number 3, Texas Tyrants, Orlando Southern Exposure. And that's an overpass, and that is Jake Langlois, USA outside hitter. And now resident NVA All-Star. And Berge gets stopped. That's
work as we just saw.
Yeah, you're almost aiming for like a back wall or a ceiling at that point. And there it is, a quick adjustment to go to a check.
Utilize on that.
Berge not quite
To even come close to putting him in any kind of compromise situation.
Nice pass by Berge and a big kill. This is hitting your hardest serves. You already have to have some established serving prowess.
Definitely, you do have to be in a very good serving rhythm, and that is something that
Seems like he's moving well. It doesn't look like he's been hindered at all. I was talking to him before the match about what actually happened with his ankle, and essentially he tore, he said, every ligament in his ankle. He just said, you know, I'm here to make it happen. A little bit tight when I wake up in the mornings. Practice on Wednesday, and it was good to go. So here we are. Back into the action, though. Specian gets a dig. Nice pass there. Langston Payne in transition. But Langlois, the unstoppable
kind of options they have when they're fully staffed as they are this weekend.
Good hand pass. Berge jams that one down. Run down by Langlois. Free ball. Can Exposure transition here? And there it is. Berge gets the setback. So certainly not on the higher side compared to some of these squads, but you can't afford to make mistakes.
Odd when you can't hit the court on your attack.
Well, that's a fair point. Mashikian hits the court there on.
Have that optimism right now to say that they could come back. Now, it's not off the table, but it's certainly very, very close.
I don't know. And that one crawls over the tape. And if you're on the
Southern Exposure.
feeding the middle, there it is, the one. He was called to do this against the Matadors in a 5-set barn burner right before this event. Sam Berge. Out of system, bump set. And Molero tries to get cheeky and served by Gershfeld. Dug by Ciesla, kept alive by Specian. 50-50 ball, Gomez laying out, but that's gonna be a net by Berge to serve. A lot of pace. Quick set to the outside, Langlois.
Southern Exposure really has to play with their block and defense to try to get better matchups against the Tyrant hitters. Seven serving 15 right now in favor of the Tyrants, trying to close this out.
I was talking with Jose Molero's aunt and cousin who traveled here from Puerto Rico. They take a 4-hour flight over to Boston, and the team that has a legitimate shot of winning this whole thing. So it's definitely a well worth weekend for them, and we're happy they're here and they made the trip to support their team.
Well, you got to appreciate the family support coming all the way from Puerto Rico. Jose plays professionally in Puerto Rico as well, one of the most dynamic personalities there in their men's professional league, but now a chance for them to watch.
Try to throw the way of the Tyrants. Solid contributions across the board, of course. But there it is, an overpass. Gomez out of system, Gershfeld tracks it down. Free ball, another chance here. Do we see the back row attack? Tight pass. Ciesla throws that one back, and Molero official. That one really got the best of me there. And that served him a nod and appreciation to make sure he gets some court time. Langston Payne, tip over the top. Grosso throws it into the corner, and Berge, nice bump set to Gershfeld. Blocked by the Tyrants. Berge with a back row attack and a nice swing attempt. Catches Langlois, but a very good pass. Free ball comes back, scoring opportunity for Exposure. Sam Berge once again. Run. Oh, nice dig by Ciesla. Gomez to Gershfeld. Gershfeld gets the tool. 13-19. And that serve will be let. Big kill into the. Big toss from Gershfeld, leaves it.
Really never found their stride today.
Of father, son. I didn't want to do that. I told you to do that. I know, but then I told you to hit it in the court. And it was just a fun back and forth to watch. And rotates back through the front row. Love it. Says, hey man, stay in. I don't need to come back in here. Give him a chance to play some more. And that one is out.
This Tyrants team all season, they're so selfless. There's not one player that's frustrated or fighting over their playing time. Every player knows their role, and when they come in.
Oh, faux hop block now by Robinson. Langlois taking. Berge with a good pass. Uchenna to the middle, missed long. And that's going to be the season for Southern Exposure, a 3-0 sweep. Tyrants take him down. Well, Matt, I can't say that I'm surprised by the end result. I can say that I'm a bit surprised by maybe not to understate the Tyrants. I think that we can oversimplify the fact that the Tyrants are 9-1. Like, they were powerhouses throughout the entire season.
Yeah.
So, you know, there's a lot of respect that needs to be put on that name as well. But they controlled this one start to finish.
They really did. I mean, they came out of the gates just so much firepower